Hi, my name is Jamie, and I'm going to be a physical therapist. I'm actually graduating with my doctorate in physical therapy this coming March, and I am super excited about it. Right now, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I attend Northern Arizona University. I chose a career in healthcare because I wanted to work in a setting where every single day was a challenge and every single day was different. I chose physical therapy specifically because the idea of opening up someone's world through movement has always inspired me, and I love the human body and its ability to heal and rehabilitate, but even more so, I love the idea of giving somebody their independence back or giving them independence for the first time through mobility. To be a physical therapist is to be the person who walks somebody through the most challenging physically, mentally, moments of their entire lives. When I ask a patient to do something and they say, I can't do it, I always reply the same way. And I always say, it's difficult and it's really hard, but you absolutely can do it. And when they end up doing what they thought they couldn't do, that is the most gratifying moment to me and why I continue to do what I do. Also, what I always tell my patients, and they think is so cheesy, is you can't spell party without PT. I am currently in my clinical rotations. Right now I'm working in pediatrics, but I just finished up a rotation in Colorado where I was working in a hospital on the trauma and oncology units, and I absolutely loved it. I see myself working in the acute care setting, specifically with those with neurological impairments. However, my biggest, loftiest dream is to open up a pro bono clinic on the weekends that I run through a community center for adults with cognitive and developmental disabilities. This dream was born through my sister, Julie. Julie has a cognitive disability, but she is the funniest, the sassiest person I know and my best friend. Through life with Julie and just various experiences, I've come to kind of collect this group of friends who happen to have cognitive disabilities. Throughout graduate school, I've had the opportunity to work professionally with this population, as well as conduct a research study that looked at the effects of aerobic activity on the ability for these patients to live independently. This research was so groundbreaking and exciting that it's actually being presented at a national research conference for physical therapy, which is like a huge career accomplishment, but also like really exciting to me because I get to highlight a population I see as underserved. As a society, whether we mean to or not, we kind of tend to isolate this population once they reach adulthood, and their resources get cut in half once they graduate from school. And I've experienced this firsthand with my sister. Specifically, when my sister needed physical therapy, my family and I had a really hard time finding a clinic with therapists who were willing and able to accommodate for my sister's disability. Whether it was lack of equipment, lack of knowledge on how to handle behaviors, or just general insecurity with various diagnoses, it's really hard to find a physical therapy clinic that will work with an adult with a developmental disability. And part of the reason why I want to start this pro bono clinic is not only to provide free services to this population, but to provide my colleagues, my friends, with an opportunity to gain experience and to gain confidence in working with this population that they can then take to their individual practices. Now, this is a very lofty dream, and I would love to start it right out of school, but right now my timeline is looking like 1 to 2 years for financial reasons. I'm very lucky. Right now, I get to live with my parents while I'm pursuing higher education, and I've had to give up a little bit of independence for that. And for that reason, I've had to push this goal out a little bit further. But if I were to receive this grant, it would virtually, literally erase all of my student loans, and I would be able to pursue this idea of a pro bono clinic way faster than anticipated. And speaking of this clinic, like my 5 to 10, 15-year goal, I would really like to accomplish this in 5, though, is to open up a clinic for adults with cognitive disabilities full-time. Before I say goodbye, I just want to share one piece of advice that has changed my life, and that is to stay high quality. From the day you graduate school to the day you retire, commit to being the best physical therapist you can be. Whether you're having a good day or a bad day, commit to staying high quality, giving excellent care, and to be the best person you can possibly be. Thank you so much for your time, FIGS.